everyone, I hope you had a good Christmas season, and if you celebrated it, I hope you got some lovely bookish gifts. I thought I'd do a Christmas book haul because most of the gifts that I got were bookish in some way or another. So, the first book I got was The Book of Phoenix by Nnedi Okorafor. Apologies if I've butchered that name. This is apparently a prequel to the novel Who Fears Death. It's magical futurism. Apparently this features the rise of a powerful woman, so I'm looking forward to reading this. They call her many things: a research project, a test subject, a specimen, an abomination. But she calls herself Phoenix, an accelerated woman, a genetic experiment grown and raised in Manhattan's famous Tower 7, the only home she's ever known. Although she's only 2 years old, Phoenix has the body and mind of an adult and powers beyond imagining. Phoenix is an innocent, happy to live quietly in Tower 7, reading voraciously and basking in the love of Saeed, another biologically altered human. Until the night that Saeed witnesses something so terrible that he takes his own life. Devastated, Phoenix begins to search for answers, only to discover that everything that she's ever known is a lie. So I've wanted this for a while actually. I've seen it floating around BookTube, so my partner was kind enough to get me a copy. The next book I got is a practical book, again off my partner. It is called Get Coding, and it's to learn HTML, CSS and JavaScript and build a website, app and game. Now this is geared more towards kids, but as I don't know anything about coding and it is something that I really want to get into, we figured that this is probably as good a place as any to start. The book is really good. It's got like this little dude that shows you around, and it just basically, as far as I can tell so far from the quick look that I've had, it walks you through everything. So my plan is to work my way through this and then get on the Code Academy website, just carry on improving with that. The reason that I wanted this is I've been wanting to get into it for quite a while to see if it's something that I want to progress with as part of a new career tangent, I guess. So yeah. And of course, with it being Christmas and the presents being bought for me, I got a couple of Buffy related things. I did get the Buffy full 7 seasons box set DVD that my mum very kindly got for me, because I've never had them all on DVD before. I've always just watched them on Netflix, or before that I downloaded them, naughty, and before that I watched them on TV. So I'm really pleased. So now I have Angel and Buffy. I also got the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Omnibus Volume 2. I got Volume 1 a few months ago for my birthday, and this is a continuation. So this volume even, is when Buffy has finished her life in LA and moves through to Sunnydale and the beginnings of that. So I am looking forward to that. And some pretty good graphics in there. I'm not sure how many volumes there actually are, but I definitely plan on getting all of those. Next up, Paper Girls. I was actually lent Volume 1, which is here. And then I've been bought Volume 2 again by my beautiful partner for Christmas. So Volume 1 sees you getting to know the group of paper girls, how they met, something weird happens, and there are 2 groups of people that seem to be after them and everybody else seems to have disappeared. The second one is a continuation of that story, so I'm excited to know what happens to the girls and who they decide to trust, because at the minute it's not really clear who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. I don't think I've mentioned it much on this channel because I do focus on books rather than films, but I am an avid film watcher and I've got quite varied taste, but one of my all-time favourites is the Alien franchise, and I was gifted Alien Salvation as, again, this was off my partner again, he's just bought me loads of bookish things. So this looks amazing, and I feel like the little dude on the front looks a bit like Marilyn Manson. From what I can tell, this is a standalone issue. It says, when the God-fearing Selkirk is forced by his insane captain to abandon the space freighter Nova Maru, he finds himself marooned on an inhospitable and remote world. Faced with starvation and madness, Selkirk believes that his salvation lies in the Maru's planet-fallen payload, but uncovering the cargo could unleash hell itself. This looks like it's going to be really interesting. I haven't even looked through it yet because I've been busy with Christmassy things, but it's quite a short read, but as you can see, it's beautiful, beautiful cover. And next up we have Injection. This is another Image Comics publication. I'll just read the blurb at the back because I don't know anything about this yet. This was bought for me because they thought I'd enjoyed this because I really enjoyed trees. It says Injection is the new ongoing series by the acclaimed creative team of Moon Knight from the Dead. It's science fiction, tales of horror, strange crime fiction, techno thriller and a ghost story all at the same time. A serialised sequence of graphic novels about how loud and strange the world is getting, about the wild future and the haunted past all crashing into the present day at once, and about 5 eccentric geniuses dealing with the paranormal and numinous as well as growing weight of what they did to the planet with the injection. I've had a quick flick through. Again, beautiful graphics, which they all have. So I will do a review once I have read this. Now the final thing I have today was a bit of a curveball that my partner got me that he didn't know if I'd like it or not. And it is this epic box set. So this is the Hip Hop Family Tree. So recently I've been watching a Netflix original called The Get Down, which is based on the birth of hip hop in the late 70s, early 80s. I've really been enjoying it, and we've also been watching the hip hop histories on Netflix as well, the documentary. So there's been a bit of a theme, and he knows that I've been sort of getting interested in learning about that. So he's bought me this, and as you can see, it's just this beautiful hard box set. Ooh. And it's got all these bits on here, and you can see in here it's got the Hip Hop Family Tree, 1970s to 1981 and 1981 to 1983. And it also has a small Hip Hop Family Tree comic in here. So I'll just put the book to one side. And so the 1970s to 1981, you can see just how these are absolutely beautiful. So it's just sort of matte to shiny, half and half. And you go in and it's got all the people that contributed to the rise of hip hop, and I just love the artwork. It's very like really retro, done like the sort of yellowy paper and the way that everything's drawn, you can see. So I haven't started reading it yet. And then the next one, which you can see on here, just these covers are just absolutely amazing. Again, you go in and it's more of the same. And the back cover on that. So I was really impressed with this, and apparently there is also another box set as well, so I will probably be getting that at some point. So yeah, that's all my bookish things that I got for Christmas. What did you guys get? Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these, or if you've got any of these, or if you fancy any of these after hearing me talk about them. Please let me know. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll be back soon with another video. Big hugs, bye!